Okay, I'm sorry about my phone call, y'all. I had to take that real quick. But I don't know how to pause it if I'm on live and internet on my laptop. So here we are. My dog is like so much smarter. If I showed you, it would just drive you wild. He understands that I'm not coming right now. I'm not. Because if I come to where he's at, he will act like anything and any way he wants to act. By the way, my name is Ace of Wands of Hierophant. I smoke on my channel. If you don't like smoking, get the fuck on. If I drink on my channel and you don't like drinking, get the fuck on. I do what I want to on my channel. If you don't like doing what you want to, and you're not like open to spirit in that way, then get the fuck on. That's all I gotta say about that. Because spirit, it doesn't say you can't. Actually, spirit opens the door for you can. I mean, if anybody out here has gone through something and then they still end up like the best person ever, then okay, you're better than me. But I, on my channel, am going to do what I want. I do what I please. I'm a Sagittarian. Keep exiting. So, here we go. My puppy is a... Do you know how, like, if you ask spirit exactly what you want, you said, I want somebody to love me unconditionally. So he gives you a dog. I mean, and so that means that there are absolutely no humans in this world that can actually do that or accomplish these things. Let me put this out because I'm not really enjoying it. So there's not a human in this world that can actually accomplish this. 2:44 on the clock. I promise you, it's like asking for a blessing and you're on Schindler's List. It's not like a Schindler's List, like you're supposed to die. I'm sorry to all the Jewish people. I'm not using it in vain. I'm using it in a way that says that love is the same. Like you just can just either experience bliss or the latter of it. But most people don't choose the in-between. I'm not talking about like the before. Before you fall in love, you find this person and you really just don't like them that much and then you just do it anyway. No, we don't do it in that way. And I'm not talking about the after. Once you've aftered and someone has convinced your mind that they're the best person ever, and then you realize, damn, I married this guy. Because now he's so mean. He does this. He does that. You come with a laundry list of stuff that you simply didn't look at. I'm talking about that thing. That thing. That thing. That thing. You just got with the guy that doesn't have that thing. Or they do. This dog. when I ask God and Spirit and Universe for some unconditional love that I just would just be happy with. Here comes my puppy. He's the most amazing person ever. I can't even say it. He doesn't want anything but me. I really literally had to do like a disconnection ritual a bit. And this is what I mean, like when you give them what they want, but you don't give them, there's a compliance. Like, I will love you as you please, but 6:06 on the clock, once you just kind of take it selfishly, I will just have to take my own way for a bit, because you don't see me as a human, but you see me as your dog bitch. So that was cool. But he's very smart. He'll poop in and pee in his kennel unless I tell him why I'm upset. When I told him why I was upset, that's exactly what I mean by he's too smart for his own set. When I told him, no, that's too many, Spirit, and I'm not going to do it. When I told him why I'm upset, it seemed to click to him. I literally spoke to him as if he was a human being, a child, and I needed to tell him exactly why I'm mad. Close encounters. So I had to tell him exactly why I was mad. Earth magic. And he seemed to understand. Seemed to. But when you're dealing with a child, see beyond. When you're dealing with a child, it's like they'll revert back to their own old magic. So you have to continue healing the heart and ears wide open. He hears me. Oh my God. I can't stand y'all. Look, Spirit, I've never even seen this card or this card or this card. And he's in his kennel right now. So now he understands what I'm trying to say. He understands now that, and then with the, look, check it out. The 10 and the 1. I'm trying to ground him because he's very much in his own head, like, I want you, 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 I want you. Sometimes I be that same dog and I be dead. My Chinese zodiac sign is a dog. But the point is to heal their heart and let them know that it doesn't matter where you go, I'll still be here. There's an animal on this side, and there is a heart on this one. But the fox says, let me look a little bit closer. I'm just going to watch you. But I'm open to the fact that I can actually believe you. But okay, check these numbers out. 10, 1, 36, 23, and 13. Play the lotto if you please. One thing I know is the last number of the 6 has to be whatever you please. Because it's that part of you. 10, 1, 36, 23, and 33. 3 is my oh Jesus. Remind yourself. Sit here in gloriousness and accept exactly who you are. In God's name, Jesus Christ. 3 is my life path number. Be curious. Be a curious creature. Tell your story from the heart, because from the heart brings glory, right? People don't understand exactly how the world and the universe works. You get a puppy the same day, see the patterns, and then it's the same day, like you figure out whether it's going to work or not. 11:11 on the clock. If it doesn't work, then set it free. God says. But don't be blind by bliss that you exactly wanted this. Advice from a cat, someone who lives this lifestyle. Hush and listen, here and now. Because here and now is exactly what you should be thinking of when you're made for motion. If you're made for motion, realize that you're a queen bee. You're going to buzz exactly where you want to be. Be of service. Don't just let it go because you think you can't make it work. But try and take an unorthodox approach. I'll show you. An unorthodox approach, like think of different ways in which you can make it work. If something is too damaged, I mean, what can you say but water the overflow? Oh, Jesus. I want to put this card back because I don't really enjoy water signs right now. Water signs are just so here today, gone tomorrow. I'm the boss and it's my way or the highway. And you know what? As a fire sign, there's the highway. There's the highway. It's not even like a competition, because honestly, if it's meant for us, then it will be a blessing and not a takedown. Like, I'll take you down. Balance forces. Exactly. It wouldn't be like, I'll take you down. It's like, I'll take you with me. And that's very different than I'll take you down. Take down the people that you love the most, journey to wholeness. Take on those people. Take down the ones that you think is your church and your steeple. And if you wouldn't do it evaluation to them, then why? Heart chakra, unfurling, back to love. Would you do it to the rest of the world? It's not just me. No one has to deal with the water sign unpleasantry. It's just that a water sign, they're the epitome of evil. And this is why. What is the sign of the moon? Water. What is the sign of the 7 of Cups? Indecisiveness, pain, and patience. Water. What is the sign of immaturity? Water. Sometimes it can be considered fire, which when you consider it, it is what it is. Water will prefer to be lonely than to integrate. Integration. What do you see? And the question is, with all these water signs, What do you seek? Traveling. All this stuff, transformation. You seek all this stuff, totality and letting go. But what do you work for? What do you work for? When it comes down to everything that you have on your mind, from the end to the beginning, burden. That's what you work for. You don't work for the things that you want, because the things that you want are behind you. Participation. Other people to participate in your burden. Is that what you're trying to say? Receptivity, and you want to have a exuberant existence. However, that's not what you work for. Burden. Fighting. Nothingness. Truth. You work for the opposite of the thing that you want, and you can't even take a step forward, and guess what? Be a king and leap. The leap of fortune. You can't take a forward step to the thing that you actually want. I'm sorry, but the reason why I'm even speaking on water is because the first card in this deck from the fairies were water, and I lead and I speed by fairies. This is your reading, water. Four of Wands. This is your underneath. You want to stop having to give your cups to some random ass people, making choices and doing this, that, and the other, and actually get justice in the world. By the Page of Swords. Is that what you want? The Hermit. Y'all want to sit and say together, then you want them to become more than they actually are, tempering, so you be impatient with the whole thing. But I think, and yeah, the Six of Wands, you may actually get it, and the burdens may come out on the outside, and you may actually be happy. King of Cups, but you'll never offer them the full cup. In reverse. It'll still be the same ass fucking thing. Let's see. Nine of Cups in the upright, Ace of Cups in the upright. I gotta say, the Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups in the upright. I gotta say, it might actually happen. And you might actually give up all your options, which has happened before, even in my own life. For what? For the not guessing and protecting all these little cups that spilled over. Exactly. The Seven of Wands in the upright. Not guessing and protecting all these little cups that have spilled over. The towers that you've been through. The tomfuckery that you've done. And actually take your strength back, your power back. And look for a brand new beginning. Because giving to two, what has that brought you? Death and destruction. I'm done with the water signs. I'm not going to give you any more. I'm so sorry if the cards came out this way, but they come out in true belief. And I don't want to continue to do this to water signs, but I don't have respect for water signs because of this. Even in reversal, all this stuff was upright. And even in upright, all this stuff was reversal. So at some point, even though the water signs are the giver of truth and the teachers of lessons, the reason that they taught you a lesson is because they had to learn their own. You can be dumb and sit on your throne. You can keep playing these, and keep back and forth and back and forth. Look, Five of Swords, the Tower, the Seven of Wands, the King of Cups in reverse. Like seriously, like not really offering anybody anything, but actually just playing Ace of Swords, the cards how they lay, and really honestly, all this is doing is putting you in the hermit energy. You're not really getting justice. You seem like you can't go this way or the another. But you want marriage, but you want somebody to deal marriage. Four of Wands in the upright. You want marriage, but you want to commit to nothing. And when that shit hit the fan, it's the death card. Last card that hit the deck, 2044. You did all this stuff to end up by your goddamn self. Or to end up exactly with what you want and not be happy with it. You don't really have a cup. You have a chalice. Which is different from a cup of love. A chalice, if you go back into Roman days, the chalice in Jesus' history was the first thing lost. The cup of God, the worthy, what you should want, the cup in reverse of God. What you said you wanted. And you sat there in King of Cups and reversed it. Didn't give it shit. Even your Knight of Cup was bullshit. I'm done. I can't keep doing this.